It's what you do when you're trying to find a job. Zuleika Montero spends much of her day checking her cell phone, hoping for good news. She lost her job at a convenience store more than a year ago, and she's devoted herself to looking for work.
It's disappointing. You get depressed because you feel ready to go and you can't do anything. It's frustrating.
Zuleika has used most of her savings to put food on the table. She says she's lost count of the number of places she's taken her resume.
Generally, when I stopped working in the past, I was out of work for about 15 days. Never before did I stop working for this long.
According to surveys carried out by the World Bank, women in Latin America were 44% more likely to lose their jobs than men at the onset of the coronavirus pandemic, and job losses continue to persist at a higher rate among women. 21% of Latin American women who were employed prior to the pandemic report they have lost their jobs. Before the pandemic, Scarlyn Duarte worked as an administrative assistant in a private clinic. She was one of several staff who lost their jobs. And now, a year and a half later, and with a new baby at home, Scarlyn is struggling to find employment.
I was suddenly just cut loose, and it's frustrating. I'm not finding another job, and also I'm angry because I was fired just like that.
Women are more often employed in the kinds of businesses that were badly hit by COVID-19 restrictions, such as restaurants, tourism, and domestic service. Jobs in those businesses are still very hard to come by. The Venezuelan economy has shrunk by 74% during the last 6 years, and its GDP declined 30% last year. For people who are out looking for work, it's an uphill battle to find any position. The last year has seen an increase in the number of people working as street vendors, especially an increase in the number of women selling drinks, toys, used household items to earn an income.
If it's not possible for them to return to a formal job because of their age or current conditions, they will look for other ways to provide for their families. Despite their abilities and their experience, many women are forced to migrate to the informal sector.
Like many Venezuelan women for now, Scarlyn Duarte is looking for a job and looking after her baby. She says she feels lucky with a husband who is employed. Their situation is not desperate. Still, like many women, she's ready and anxious to get back to work. Triny, Mena, CGTN, Caracas.